depressed and I have abandoned my family, Nollywood actor Toyin Abraham reveals. Hi everyone and welcome back to this channel. In this video we are talking everything Toyin Abraham's and about with depression. Being in the limelight can be a lot. Celebrities have said over and over again that it takes a toll of them. This time, it is Toyin Abraham speaking up on what has been wrong with her, especially these past years that her career sort of skyrocketed and how she achieved what happened to her. Toyin Abraham said that I knew I needed help. If you know sometimes you need something and you just want to lie to yourself. I was living in denial. I was depressed. I was living in fear. I would just wake up and be sad for nothing. Even with people around me, I will be scared, especially when they call me for something good. I will just be scared that something was going to come up. This was Toyin Abraham sharing her story with depression in an episode with Today in one of his interviews. Toyin Abraham went on to explain that when she realized something was wrong, she said she realized that if she died, that was the end for her. People will move on, and she accepted it, but still she remembered that she had her mother to take care of and that there are certain people who look up to her for inspiration, and she did not want them to suffer. She told Today that Adai did not suffer also, that she was eating well, but she was just slim and that she just kept getting thinner by the day and very skinnier. So he was beginning to get teary, and she said that sometimes it's kind of hard to explain the things she's been going through all these years, but that now when she sits with people who have experienced it, now that she's able to open up and talk about those sad times, she called it crisis in her life, and these people can relate to it, she kind of feels seen. The depression, according to Toyin Abraham, actually led her to abandoning her own family and friends. She said that she abandoned them, and at a point she had to call her manager, who she refers to as Big Sam, Samuel Olatunji, to tell him that she's sad. And the man, although very much married, agreed to her that indeed something was wrong with her and granted her access to him. And so she would call him during the day, she would call him in the dead of the night, she would call him whenever she was down to talk to him, and his family then became her family. She said that a lot of times she was just sad and she did not know what was wrong, but she just knew that she was sad and she could not even relate with people accordingly, and that was one of the reasons she had to actually stop being friends with people and abandon her family in order to be with herself. This lady, born on the 5th of September 1990, said that sometimes she even used to hear voices in her head, and in her words, I was really depressed. The mother of one whose career has taken a lift in the past years while she was still battling this, said that for her own peace of mind, she left home, she left her family, she left her friends to be by herself, and that was because she felt that she could be the problem. Toyin Abraham said that sometimes she feels like she might be dragging people down because of the things she's going through. They might want to do something, but because they know that something is wrong with her, they will decide to not maybe continue with what they want to do, or they might be the ones even hindering her and stopping her own progress. And so she decided that she needed to let everyone be. I had to change everyone around me because it was when something was wrong with me they wanted to come. I didn't need the pity party. This is Toyin speaking. Mommy Ire, who got married in July of 2019 to Kolawole AJEYEMI, another actor, said that she actually had to get new sets of friends, and they were the ones who helped her and changed her mentality. She said that her manager also introduced her to reading more books than she used to, that she actually got more interested in reading her Bible, that she rediscovered herself. Toyin Abraham said that my friends are backbiters. I couldn't, trust anyone to tell my problems. Because of the people around me, my depression was winning. She also went ahead to say that sometimes she would tell somebody something and she would now hear about it in the mainstream media. So somebody in her circle was actually telling her private matters to the public, and that was one of the reasons she changed. And that was what was also feeding her depression, because she could not trust anybody in a circle to talk to and tell them that something is wrong with her. She couldn't confide in anybody. Into Abraham's own word, I redesigned my environment and life, but that I didn't change the core of who I am. I am still the playful person who will mix English and Yoruba together, and I had to change my habits. When asked how the depression then affected her career, because I have said it severally now, that while she was battling with this, her career was actually also, she was climbing the ladders in her career. She has moved from doing Yoruba movies to joining mainstream English movies, and she's been doing beautifully well for herself. A movie, Go Study Title, is the second highest grossing movie of Nollywood in 2021, according to Film One Nigeria. And also, four out of the 10 highest grossing movies of 2021, Toyin Abraham played the lead character. So her journey, her career actually has been skyrocketing while she was dealing with it. So she said that the depression and what she was going through kind of helped her, because while she was sad and while she was by herself, something about the camera does things to her. You just have to get her in front of the camera to see her spread her wings. So while she was in front of the camera, she was always open to talk, and so she put in extra effort so she would feel good with herself. That is, she said that she would try and impress herself, because she knows that when she's back by herself in the hotel, when she leaves the location and she's in the hotel, or she's back in her own house, she feels sad and she just cries. So for her to have happy memories, or for her to be able to say, oh, Toyin, you did well today on set, she would put in extra effort, and she's always had the passion to act. And so the depression actually helped her align herself perfectly with her career and the things she wanted to do. She also credited changing her environment and changing her friends, because it also helped her to reinvent herself. She was able to say, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, this is how I want to continue my journey, and this is what I want to face in my career, and this is the next step I want to take in my career. So she credited depression. She said that while the depression, it was not good for her to be depressed, and there was something seriously wrong with her, she kind of credits it for the way her life changed, because drastically it improved her life. She had to realize that something was wrong with her. She said she did so well for herself, and in turn her own movies did well on the big screen. Now, talking about how she actually now overcame it, she said a manager, who she says plays a very important role in her life, gathered a team for her. She had to get herself a team, and also this man hired a counselor from the United States of America to talk to her. And the woman kept telling her she is beautiful, she has a lot of things to give to the society, and she shouldn't let what's happening temporarily, that she called crisis, affect her. And that was how slowly she started to reintegrate to the society, started to understand that there is more to life, started to be cheerful with her family again, started to be cheerful with her husband, with her kid, and eventually she says she's in a happy place now at the moment. So yes, that is the story of Toyin Abrahams, how she was depressed, and then eventually she abandoned her family and her friends in order to discover what was wrong with her mentally. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section, guys. Did you know that Toyin Abrahams is actually going through something this serious? You could not tell, because like I said, her career was doing beautiful. So let me know in the comment section what you think, and if you've battled with depression and some sort of mental problem, you can also encourage another person in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up to encourage everybody, and then I will see you in the next one. Bye.